Hello all. I'm gonna do a video now of the puck for the WS6 for the DEUS II. Whether you're using it as a full DEUS with the headphones, or you're using it as a WS6 Master, which is a DEUS II light format. So what we'll do is I'll go through each setting, how to make a program, how to delete the program. We can get into something that the WS4s and the WS5s could never do. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll switch it on by pressing the power button. There you go. Next, that was my WSA 2XLs. They're just off camera to the left. I brought them in for some reason. I can't think why. The coil's outside in the rain. I was going to go out actually, but it's absolutely battering down, so I'm not going to bother. Anyway, coil's outside, so the menu will flicker, but we can get around that. So what I'll do is show you the programs already on here. So we got general, first one, sensitive, Sensi FT. Don't worry about those other ones that you've just seen, I'll come back to those. Got a relic. You've got a total of 12 programs. Okay, there's 13 save slots in this. So this button there, I call the hotkey. This is your options button. So you press it once, takes you to your disk. And then if you notice, this little box, that doesn't appear on some settings you actually go through on this menu. Doesn't appear. This is an expert menu. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll rather run through, little down arrow there. This is return. So returns on this side, you use this button. Downs on this side, you use this button. Press it once. Plus and minus to go up and down your values. Got your scan. Again, that's just popped up there. And the way to enter these is you hold the button down. This will start to go. So iron volume. Got your bits and bobs there. Like you got your grain balance there. You just see up. So we're back to disk. Right, so the way to enter the expert menu, you hold the button down, you'll get into your tones. You got down, got two tones, all the way up to full tones. Okay, so we'll leave it on 3. So we're still on this side, the arrow's still on this side, so we're using this button here. Bottle caps, you got your notch, up and down. Silencer, again, up and down. Back to tones again. Right, this is where it starts to get interesting. And hold on to your hats. You couldn't do this with the WS4s or the WS5s with the DEUS. 3 tones has an expert menu on it. 2 tones does. 4 tones, so does 5. Pitch does. Full tones doesn't. Full tones never has. And this is the ability now, by holding this down, I can change my tones. You couldn't do this. You can do it on the RC, but you couldn't do it on the WS4s or 5s. So you're using your plus and minus. So for the iron, first tone's 202. If I want to turn it up and down. So you press it once, goes to your tone break. Tone break of tone 1. Press it again, because your little arrows there, look. Tone 2, 518. Press it again. Tone break 72, which is tone 2. Right. Third tone, 644, press it again. Tone break, it's not there because that matches it's I think it's the same as tone 2 on tone 3. So that's tone 3, and then press it again, takes you back to the start. fully customizable. You couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. And I'll tell you what, I'm so glad they did. Oh God, I'm so glad they did. Because now you don't need the RC. So when the WS6 Master is available, you can have it. You need it when you go diving. You'll need the RC when you're diving. And you'll need the RC for quite a lot of things. I mean, there may be things in the future that you do need the RC for. The puck, it's IP67. It's rainproof. It's weatherproof. Not submersible. It'll probably last a dunking of, don't quote me on it, about 30 seconds. But then it's on your head, be it. So anyway, what we'll do after, we'll make a program and I'll show you how to save it. So we're coming back again, back onto your menu, right? Well, if you notice now, hold on, let me change the sensitivity because it's just going to keep going on one. So I'll turn that down, get away from the EMI. This little person here is a user program. I've made this program. Can't for life of thinking me what it is, but I've made it. So the one next to it is indicating that it's built off general. The little person there plus means someone's made a program. So general hasn't got it, but general one, again, user has. So what we'll do is we'll go to, for instance, go to P2, program 2 sensitive. So, all right. For the scenario, I'll pick one. We've rocked up to a field full of iron, absolutely riddled in it. So you need a fast program. You want to change a few bits and bobs. Right then. So disk goes up and down. It goes all the way down to minus, whatever you want to do it. Again, we will go down. Sensitivity at 90. See again. See that's just appeared. That's if you hold that down, your scan will go. Iron volume, right, we'll turn that down 1. Reactivity, yeah, we'll get it all the way up. Keep going. Tones, right, it's round this area, it's going to blow my head off, so I'll turn it down to 3. The audio response. Ground grab, no, I don't need to ground grab. I can't get on it. Stability, yeah, so right there, like that. Back into your expert menu, pressing that, holding down the hotkey. Tones. I will actually change it to pitch, okay? Holding the hotkey down again to enter the expert menu. Kilohertz, or your hertz, for instance. I want it a bit louder. I want those squeaky tones to absolutely jump out. So, 578. We'll leave it at 578. So now we need to save this program. So you press that one, so it's return, see it's this side. Press return again and again. So we're back to this menu here. So now we need to go into the options menu. So I press this one, which is your volume. Your volume will be obsolete because the WS2XLs have their own volume. So I'm turning it up and down. So that volume there is for when the puck is slid onto the back phones of their own back phone, the WS6s. So again, now if you noticed, the expert menu shifted to this side. See, because I'm in this options, right? So now you need to hold down. So if I hold it down, it takes them to my equalizer. You can change whatever you want for headphone purposes. You can make your iron bassier, you can make your iron louder, you can make your iron squeakier, your amets to come out more, whatever you want to do. To go to your next one, press that one, see it's highlighting there, look. And back to the start. So we'll come back out of that. Again, using this one because it's highlighted this side. PWM, it's square, you've got PWM, you've got square, whatever. So you then press it again because the arrow up, down, settings, little icon appeared there. Hold it down. I then got language, contrast, push for your go to rain, which will be coming shortly, frequency scan, manual, automatic. See, update. You don't need the RC to update. You can actually do it on its own, which is good. It's for when the WS6 Master is coming out. I'm not too sure when it's actually coming out. I believe it's somewhere towards the end of this year as a DEUS II. Basically, it's a DEUS II without the RC, right? It's a DEUS II without the RC. I don't know about if they're throwing a pair of WS2s in. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. So, right. So update. I don't need to update because little icons appeared there. If you hold that down, she'll go into update. Plug the lead in the bottom under this little flap here. So what else we got? We got infos. It just tells you about where it was made, XP's address and things like that. So going down again, program. Expert menu still there, so we hold it down. Save. Okay, hold it down again. See the little man has appeared here. Oh, I got my pencil wrong here. Oh, man's appeared there next to 2, sensitive. So if I go to me minus, see, P2, sensitive. And if I go next to it, 2 again, but I've got a little man. So that's a little program I've just made. Right then. So you've had enough of that program. You want to get rid of it because you don't want to keep it. You're never going back to that permission again. You don't need it. So press menu. It's already highlighted on programs because I didn't back out of it. So I'm holding my finger down on it. So then I press once on this, delete. Hold it down again. Confirm, yes, no, or yes. There you go. So now I come back out of it. So if I go to plus, Sensi full tone, it's deleted that program. And what else we got? So I'll turn these down. Pairing. You got your coil there to be paired. You got when you get a WSA 2s or WSA 2XLs, you have to do it this way. Mine's already paired. It's simple. Hold your finger down because the little expert menu is a pop there. Hold your finger down. It will say switch on headphones by holding minus down for 6 seconds or so. It'll pair straight away. You can pair your MI6 to it. And then we've gone back to the start again. And then back to volume, which is back basically the start. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's so clever. So when this is mounted on the end of the stem, it's still a full DEUS. See, and it's fully wireless. It's fully wireless. So the puck is now attached to the end of my stem, say, WS2XL, WSA 2XLs, air wireless. See, before, if this was a WS4 puck, you'd have to buy a back plate, which have a little microphone socket in the bottom of it. So then I plug it in the bottom, and then there'll be a lead running up to me nut, and then you're still tethered to a wireless machine. And I hated it. I hated using mine that way. So yeah, I hated that. So that's for when the people didn't have the RC. They just bought the light, but they still wanted to see the numbers. Again, you've got the horseshoe on it. So this is the only thing you can't have on the WS6s. The X and Y, it may come in future, I don't know. I can't see it because the screen is tiny. Non-ferrous this side, ferrous. So The further the item in the ground is away, the less the box fills. The closer to the coil, the more this box fills. Okay. So I think that has covered everything. Oh God, excuse me. Yeah. So the only thing you can't do with the puck here is name a program. You can't name a program. You can't. Oh, X and Y. Yeah, you can't have X and Y. So there isn't a lot, is there? There isn't a lot, and you're still getting the same power. And to be honest, I don't know if it's placebo. I don't know, but I reckon a DEUS II WS6 Master is faster and probably a little bit deeper than, say, using a full one. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's. I said it with the DEUS when I used to run the DEUS, just me WS5s. My find rate went up, and I think it's because I'm not screen watching. I'm more focused to the tones. So you can shoot me down. You can say, "Oh, shut up," whatever. I don't know. It is what it is, and I tell you what, this is definitely the future. XP will be bringing out a lot more for this, i.e. they'll be adding tones, programs may. So stay tuned. Yeah, lovely. Thanks. So there's a 17-minute vid. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll switch it off now, and I'll show you to do that. You hold minus and plus down, and that will turn off your WSAs 2s or your WSA 2XLs. It'll turn them off. You turn this on, turns the headphones on. Turn it off, they switch off. Lovely. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Take care.